Hello there and welcome again on PoliticTube channel. This is Yunus speaking and I'm gonna talk again about the Russo-Ukrainian war. There is many updates and if you are new on this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will be so thankful for your support. And today's video directly we will gonna talk about the latest update coming from Kobiansk front line. As you can see on this map that the Russian army has took control on the whole area, on the whole forest area of Kobiansk. This is the whole area as we can see on the map. And the latest news that the Russians has took some kind of advantage because the Ukrainians has moved a lot of units from this area to the southern front, as we know that Ukraine now is conducting a offensive on Zaporozhye front line, and the Russians they took an advantage by moving forward and taking control on the whole forest area here. Some analysts say that the Russians now next target will be the village of Sepkivka, and after that the Russians will be able to enter the outskirts of the city of Kobiansk from the eastern side of Oskal river here. And as we know, the last week the Russians has crossed already the Oskal river, and many analysts said that now the Russians they will conduct a forward offensive in this area after crossing the river line, but the Russians took on hold and they did not move forward. I think now again the Russian they will wait another opportunity that Ukraine will move out more troops from this area, and after that we will see that the Russians will move forward and taking Kobiansk city. And in the same time, if the Russians succeed by taking the Kobiansk city, the Russians they can surround the whole area, and maybe the Ukrainian troops will be trapped in this area between Kobiansk and the highway, as we can see over here on the map. Forward we move especially on the Liman front line. Also the Russians are conducting a successful offensive here. The latest news suggests that the Russians now are moving south from this area on the side of the village of Torske, and also moving from this side is it looks like the Russians they want to take control of the whole forest area over here, and after that the Russians they will be able to take control over the city of Siversk, as we can see here on the map. And when this line become like this, then I think the Russians they will move forward to the most strategic city before the city of Slavyansk, which is the city of Liman. It is very important that the Russians they take control the city of Liman before also moving forward to the most biggest city in the Donetsk region, which is Slavyansk, and also Kramatorsk. So that was the latest update about the Liman Kobiansk front. Moving forward, the latest news said that the Ukrainian army has targeted both supply lines of the Russian army, which is located here on north of Crimea Peninsula. For your information, those two ways they are the only entrance and exit to the Crimea Peninsula, and the reason for targeting those supply lines, it's obvious that the Ukrainians want to make some kind of disruption for the Russian supply line. And as we saw, and as I spoke on my previous video, that the Ukrainians now are regrouping on the region of Kherson over here, and in the same time, since 2 weeks ago, the Ukrainian has started them major offensive on the Zaporozhye front line and on Orikhiv front and Kamiensk front and Novoselka front. And I think after we can say the Kakhovka reservoir has been dry up, the Ukrainians, I think they will do the main counteroffensive starting from the region of Kherson. And I think this technique, we saw it last year on the Ukrainian counteroffensive. They started them counteroffensive in Kherson, but the main counteroffensive was in Kharkiv region. So yes, guys, that was the latest update about the Russo-Ukrainian war. And of course, again, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I wish for everybody a good evening. Bye bye.